There are moments when the universe leans closer, almost as if it wants to whisper something only your heart can understand, and this is one of those rare moments. If this message reached you, it's because a powerful request from your soulmate is already moving toward your life with an energy so magnetic that it cannot be ignored. Have you felt a silent pull lately, a warmth that makes no logical sense but feels undeniably real? Stay here with me, because what is unfolding right now has your name on it. Before we go deeper, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment amen, and if this message already stirs something inside you, consider sending a thanks or becoming a channel member. Your engagement helps these angelic messages reach more people who need them. Right now, a spiritual signal is activating around you, connected to someone who has been thinking about you more intensely than you realize. Nothing about this moment is random, it's a divine alignment pulling you toward a revelation your heart has been waiting to hear. Your soulmate has been carrying something unspoken, something emotional, brave, and deeply vulnerable, and the angels are allowing this truth to rise now. What if all the restlessness, the sudden memories, the unexpected waves of emotion were signs preparing you for this? The request approaching you has the power to shift everything. And if your spirit already feels this truth, let it be known by writing amen below. There's an invisible thread connecting you and the one who mirrors your soul, and recently that thread has been vibrating with an intensity too strong to ignore. Sudden warmth, flashes of someone's presence, or thoughts that appear out of nowhere, these are spiritual echoes letting you know the universe is opening a path. Today's message carries a truth that has been protected until your heart was ready. And as we enter this revelation together, support this space by liking, subscribing, and commenting, because your engagement is a signal to the divine that says, I am open. This is the moment where your story, your longing, and your destiny begin intertwining again. The angels have witnessed your patience, your silent heartbreaks, your quiet hopes, and all the times you spoke to the universe in the dark. They know how deeply you've longed for a sign, a confirmation that love is not only possible but closer than ever. That's why this message is being released now. Your heart is stepping into a new spiritual frequency, aligned with a connection that never truly faded. Let this message anchor into your energy by engaging below with your like, your comment, your subscription. A powerful request is forming, carrying the emotional weight of someone who has finally realized your importance. They've been guided, awakened, and gently pushed to confront what their heart has always wanted to say. This request doesn't come from confusion, it comes from clarity, transformation, and divine timing. And the angels want you to know that what's approaching will touch you emotionally in a way you can't yet fully imagine. If something within you already resonates, pause for a second and type amen. Something extraordinary is building behind the scenes, shaped by spiritual forces that have been working in your favor for a long time. This request from your soulmate carries a truth they can no longer deny, not to themselves, not to destiny, and not to you. As we go deeper, you'll understand why the timing is perfect, why the angels protected this bond, and why this message holds a promise capable of changing everything. Support the message with your engagement, it strengthens the connection that brought you here. Stay close, because we're only beginning to open the first layer of what the angels want to reveal. The next part will explain the meaning behind the emotional pull you've been feeling and the real reason this powerful request is heading toward your heart. Before we continue, like this video, subscribe, comment amen, and share this message with someone who needs clarity. What comes next will bring even more depth and understanding to your spirit. There is a moment when the veil between the seen and the unseen becomes thinner, and that moment is unfolding around you now. The angels reveal that your soulmate has been carrying a truth that grows heavier every day, a truth they can no longer hold back. This powerful request forming in their heart is not a simple gesture, it is a turning point shaped by emotion, longing, and divine intervention. They have reached a place where hiding how they feel is no longer possible, and their spirit is pushing them to finally step forward. You are being guided to hear this message because your heart is ready, aligned, and prepared to receive something that has been in motion for far longer than you realize. Your soulmate has been sensing your energy more clearly lately, almost as if your presence reaches them in moments when they least expect it. The angels show that they've been replaying memories, imagining conversations, and feeling waves of realization about what you mean to them. This request they prepare carries courage. They are stepping into vulnerability, into honesty, and into the emotional truth they avoided for too long. What they are about to reveal comes from a place of growth, from lessons learned, and from the awakening of a heart that has finally understood its purpose. Their spirit has chosen you, not by chance, but by destiny. The universe has been orchestrating small signs to guide you toward this moment, signs you may have noticed but didn't fully understand. The sudden thoughts, the dreams, the moments of nostalgia, all of them were whispers preparing your soul. Your soulmate has felt these same shifts, sensing your energy as if it were calling them back home. This request forming within them is a response to that pull, a response to the connection that time, distance, or silence could never erase. What you are about to receive is not just a message, it is a spiritual bridge being rebuilt between two hearts that never stopped searching for one another. You've been asking the universe for clarity, for confirmation, and for direction regarding this connection. The angels are answering that prayer now by revealing that the person you long for has been undergoing a quiet transformation. They've been guided to see the truth of your bond with new, awakened eyes. This request they prepare carries the full weight of that realization, an acknowledgement of your importance, your impact, and the place you hold in their destiny. The angels show that the timing is finally right, and nothing can prevent what is meant for your soul. Feel the energy shifting inside you as you hear these words, because your spirit recognizes the truth long before your mind does. The angels reveal that your soulmate has reached the point where silence feels heavier than honesty. They can no longer ignore the emotional current pulling them toward you. This request they prepare has depth, intention, and devotion. It is something they want to express clearly, wholeheartedly, and without fear. The universe is aligning your path so the message they carry can reach you at the perfect moment. Every step that led you here was part of a divine sequence, your lessons, your growth, your heartbreaks, and your healing. Nothing was wasted. Every moment shaped you into someone capable of receiving a love that matches your soul's frequency. The request coming from your soulmate is not merely a declaration, it is a recognition of the love, strength, and light they see in you. The angels urge you to stay open, because what is approaching holds the potential to transform your emotional landscape in ways you may have stopped believing were possible. As this part closes, the angels want you to understand that this request is real, guided, and divinely timed. Your soulmate's heart is awakening, and their truth is moving toward you like a wave that cannot be stopped. In the next part, you will understand why this message has taken so long to reach you and why the universe protected this connection until now. Prepare yourself emotionally, because the revelation continues to deepen. The angels show a powerful image, your soulmate standing at the edge of a realization they can no longer run from. Imagine a door that has been closed for years, slowly opening as light pours through the cracks. This is the state of their heart at this very moment. They have reached a point where the weight of their feelings demands expression. The request forming inside them carries not only emotion, but a spiritual urgency. Their soul is calling out, compelled to reach you, compelled to share what has been hidden beneath layers of fear and hesitation. Something within them has awakened, and that awakening is guided by the divine. Like a tide that retreats only to return stronger, your connection has gone through cycles, moments of silence, moments of intensity, moments of longing you couldn't explain. Each cycle was preparing both of you for this moment. Your soulmate is now returning with a force shaped by clarity, courage, and the need to make things right. The angels reveal that this request is tied to memories they can't forget, emotions they can't suppress, and a spiritual bond they can't sever. Something in their heart has shifted permanently, and they can no longer deny the truth of your connection. The universe shows that your soulmate has been receiving signs, repeating numbers, dreams, sudden thoughts of you that interrupt their day. These weren't coincidences, they were messages guiding them back to what their soul recognizes as home. And now, the angels show a growing pressure in their chest, the kind that comes before a confession that has been delayed for far too long. This request emerging from their spirit is the result of every sign, every reminder, every pull they tried to ignore. They are finally listening. There is something even deeper the angels want you to know. Your soulmate has been afraid. Not of you, not of love, but of the intensity of what they feel. The connection you share is not ordinary. It challenges them, awakens them, exposes them. They ran from this truth because they didn't feel ready. But the universe has been reshaping their path, guiding them, strengthening them, preparing them for the moment when their fear transforms into courage. That moment is now. And the request they bring is born from that transformation. The angels reveal an emotional truth. Your soulmate has been imagining what they would say if they had the chance to stand before you without fear. They've rehearsed words in their mind, felt the ache of wanting to speak them, and carried the weight of silence like a stone in their chest. Their desire to reach you has grown stronger than their fear of vulnerability. This request is not impulsive. It is the result of a heart that has thought, reflected, and finally surrendered to love. There is a spiritual intensity building around this moment, almost like a quiet storm preparing to release its rain. The angels show that the energy surrounding this request is charged with destiny. It is meant to reach you, meant to impact you, meant to open a new chapter in your life. And just when you think you've grasped the depth of this message, there is still something even greater the angels want to reveal, something that will bring everything together with clarity. Prepare yourself, because the next part will expose the deeper spiritual purpose behind this request and the reason your connection has been protected for so long. What comes next holds one of the most important revelations of this message. There are moments in life when everything you've been feeling starts to make sense, and the angels show that this is exactly the phase you are stepping into. Think about the nights when you felt an unexplained heaviness, or the mornings when a sudden thought of someone made your heart tighten for a moment. These weren't random emotions, they were signals, gentle awakenings guiding your soul toward the connection that has always been tied to your destiny. Your soulmate has been feeling those same emotional ripples, moments where your energy touches theirs across distance and time. This powerful request they prepare is not just spiritual, it will soon become physical, tangible, undeniable, entering your life in ways that affect your daily routine and your heart's rhythm. Imagine moments when you were going about your day and suddenly felt a warmth in your chest, as if someone was thinking of you with intensity. Or times when you questioned whether you were imagining signs, only to have them repeat themselves in numbers, dreams, or even in songs you hadn't heard in years. The angels reveal that these patterns weren't coincidences, they were confirmations. Your soulmate has been experiencing these same triggers, and each one has pushed them closer to the truth they now feel ready to speak. The request they are forming comes from recognizing your presence in their emotions, their thoughts, and their inner world. Every frustration you felt, every doubt that surfaced, every unanswered question you carried in your heart served a purpose. These experiences shaped your resilience, your wisdom, and your readiness to receive the type of love that doesn't just arrive, it transforms. Your soulmate has been going through their own version of this transformation, learning through hardship, silence, and moments of clarity. What they are preparing to express is directly connected to the growth you both experienced apart. The angels say that the moment this request reaches you, something in your heart will settle, like a puzzle piece finally clicking into place. Consider the times when you prayed for direction, asking the universe whether you should hold on or let go. The angels heard every word, every whisper, every quiet hope hidden behind your doubts. And now they reveal that those prayers became part of the energetic bridge connecting you to your soulmate's awakening. The request they are bringing is, in many ways, an answer to what you've been asking for. It carries the sincerity, the depth, and the intention you feared you might never receive. It comes with spiritual validation and emotional truth. Your everyday life is about to feel different, not because of something you will do, but because of something that is being guided toward you. This request from your soulmate will bring clarity to situations that felt confusing, closure to wounds that lingered, and a sense of direction you've been craving. The angels show that this moment will restore something inside you, your belief in timing, in connection, and in the way the universe brings two souls back when they are finally ready to meet at the same frequency. The transformation goes both ways. As they step closer, you will feel yourself stepping into emotional alignment too. There are upcoming moments when you will feel a shift before anything happens. You may wake up with a sense of calm, or feel a sudden certainty that something is approaching. These sensations are spiritual signals announcing the arrival of this request. Your soulmate's energy is moving closer, and your intuition will recognize it before your eyes do. The angels reveal that this isn't just a message, it's the beginning of a new emotional cycle, shaped by truth, shaped by healing, shaped by destiny. And as this part concludes, the next one will reveal the emotional intensity behind this request and why it carries the potential to touch your soul so deeply. The angels prepare your heart for what comes next, a deeper understanding of the emotional shift your soulmate is experiencing and the reason they can no longer remain silent. The next part will take you into the heart of this transformation, revealing what has changed inside them and why their spirit is calling forward a request filled with meaning, vulnerability, and devotion. The angels show your soulmate in a moment of profound realization, almost as if they've been standing at the edge of their own truth, afraid to speak it but unable to turn away from it any longer. Their heart has reached a point where silence feels heavier than confession, where longing has outgrown fear. The emotional current running through them is stronger now, pulsing with memories, with what-ifs, with the undeniable knowledge that their soul has always been tied to yours. This powerful request they prepare carries the weight of everything they never said, everything they felt deeply but could not express. And now, that emotional dam is ready to break. Your soulmate's journey hasn't been simple. They've wrestled with doubts, unresolved emotions, responsibilities, and fears that kept them from reaching toward the connection they truly desired. But something has shifted, something spiritual, something profound. The angels reveal that they've reached a breaking point, but not one of despair. It is a breaking point of awakening. They can no longer push away the truth that every sign, every memory, every pull leads back to you. This request forming inside them is born from a clarity that wasn't possible before, a clarity shaped by emotional maturity and spiritual guidance. There is a moment the angels highlight, a moment when your soulmate looked inward and felt your presence so strongly that pretending not to care was no longer an option. In that moment, their heart cracked open, not with pain, but with recognition. They saw the connection for what it truly is, rare, meaningful, divinely orchestrated. This realization washed over them with such intensity that it changed everything. The request they now prepare is part of this awakening. It is their spirit reaching out to you with vulnerability, with honesty, with the desire to finally align with the love their soul has been longing for. Your soulmate has also been feeling the weight of missed opportunities, moments when they should have spoken, moments when fear silenced what their heart wanted to say. These regrets have not broken them, they've shaped them. The angels reveal that every moment of hesitation became part of the divine timing, ensuring that when they returned, they would come with sincerity and strength. The request they carry now isn't rushed or uncertain. It is deliberate, intentional, and rooted in the emotional truth they can no longer ignore. The angels show a surge of emotion building like a wave inside your soulmate, a mixture of longing, gratitude, and the desire to make things right. This wave is what is driving them closer to you, compelling them to reach out before the feeling becomes too overwhelming to contain. Their heart is full, and the request they prepare is infused with that fullness. It is not just a message, it is a turning point. When it reaches you, something in your spirit will respond instinctively, recognizing the vibration of a soul that has always been intertwined with yours. There is still something deeper the angels want you to feel, a sense of destiny surrounding this moment. Your soulmate is moving in your direction not by impulse but by divine pull. This request is part of a spiritual alignment that has been building quietly, waiting for the perfect moment to reveal itself. And now, that moment approaches with each passing day, each passing thought, each passing heartbeat. Your hearts are being guided into emotional synchronicity, ready for the revelation that is soon to unfold. As we close this part, the emotional intensity reaches a peak. The angels say the next phase of the message will bring the final clarity you need to understand the spiritual purpose behind this request and the promise it carries for your future. What comes next is powerful, revealing, and deeply connected to the destiny written between your souls. There is a moment the angels show where everything becomes still, as if the universe pauses to let two souls finally breathe in the same rhythm again. Your soulmate is standing inside this silence, gathering the courage that once escaped them, allowing their heart to lead in a way it never did before. They feel the weight of this request pulsing through their chest, urging them to speak, to move, to break the distance that once felt impossible to cross. Their spirit has softened and strengthened at the same time, shaped by longing, clarity, and the quiet certainty that their path leads back to you. What they carry now is more than emotion, it is truth. And truth always finds its way. The angels reveal that your soulmate has been replaying your presence in their mind with a tenderness that surprises even them. Moments they thought were forgotten return with color, with depth, with emotional meaning they didn't fully understand at the time. These memories have become their compass, pointing them toward the confession they can no longer delay. The request forming in their heart is fed by these recollections, by the way your voice once calmed them, by the way your energy felt familiar, by the way your absence never felt complete. They realize now that the connection never ended, it merely waited for the right moment to rise again. You may have noticed shifts within yourself, dreams that feel real, sudden thoughts you cannot explain, a warm pressure in your chest that arrives without warning. These sensations are not random, they are reflections of your soulmate's inner world. When they think of you intensely, your spirit feels it. When they struggle to speak their truth, your intuition senses the vibration of it. This request they prepare is already touching your energy field, preparing your emotions, softening your heart for what is approaching. The angels say that this spiritual mirroring is proof of the bond that ties you together. There were days when your heart questioned whether it was still possible, whether the connection had run its course, whether you were holding on to a hope meant to fade. But the angels show that you were never holding on to an illusion, you were holding on to alignment. Your soul recognized something real long before your mind could make sense of it. The moments of doubt were part of your path, part of your spiritual strengthening. And now, as your soulmate prepares this request, everything begins to come full circle. What once felt confusing will soon feel meaningful. Your soulmate has been experiencing an emotional awakening, the kind that settles into the body as a quiet but undeniable truth. They find themselves thinking of you in moments of tiredness, in moments of reflection, in the spaces between responsibilities where the heart speaks louder than logic. The angels reveal that these tender moments are what push them forward, reminding them of what they fear losing, reminding them of what feels irreplaceable. Their request carries all of this energy, regret, longing, clarity, hope, intertwined in a single intention, to reach you. There is a sacred stillness around this connection now, almost like the universe is preparing the stage for something important to unfold. Your soulmate feels this too. Every step they take, every decision they consider, every feeling they try to navigate leads them back to one place, your heart. Their spirit is being gently guided toward a moment of truth, a moment where they will no longer hide behind distance or hesitation. The angels show that this request is a turning point, a shift in fate, a change in direction that aligns with the deepest part of their soul. As we close this part, the angels reveal that the final message will not only clarify the purpose behind this request but also illuminate the path ahead for both of you. The next part carries the ultimate revelation, the emotional release, and the future embedded in this connection. Prepare your heart, for what is coming holds the promise your spirit has been waiting to receive. The angels show the moment when your soulmate's heart finally opens completely, releasing everything they held inside for far too long. It is a moment of truth, a moment of surrender, a moment where love finally becomes stronger than fear. Their request rises from deep within, carrying honesty, vulnerability, and the desire to reconnect with the soul they never stopped feeling. They want to speak words they once avoided, express emotions they once buried, and step into a future they once doubted they deserved. The angels reveal that this request is more than a message, it is an invitation, a bridge, a sacred call from their heart to yours. And when it reaches you, something inside will awaken with absolute clarity. Your soulmate has realized that life feels incomplete without the energy you bring. They feel the absence, the silence, the missing piece that nothing else can fill. Their realization didn't happen overnight. It has been building quietly and consistently, guided by memories, signs, and spiritual nudges that became impossible to ignore. The request they are preparing is their way of stepping out of fear and stepping into truth. They want to reconnect, to rebuild, to realign with the love destiny never allowed them to forget. Their heart is moving toward you with purpose, with intention, and with a courage that only real love can create. The angels reveal that this request is not only emotional, it is prophetic. It marks the beginning of a new chapter, the start of a cycle shaped by healing and reconnection. Your soulmate is ready to speak from the heart, ready to acknowledge the connection, ready to ask for a place in your future. They are ready for the conversation that changes everything, for the apology that heals old wounds, for the confession that finally brings clarity. And as they move closer, your spirit will feel the shift, the warmth, the truth of their approach. Your intuition will recognize it long before your eyes do. This moment, this request, has always been part of your path. The angels reveal that every delay, every distance, every silence was preparing both of you emotionally and spiritually for what comes next. You have grown into someone strong, intuitive, compassionate, and ready to receive the love that was meant for you. Your soulmate has grown too, shedding fears, facing shadows, and awakening to the truth of who you are in their life. The request they bring carries all of this transformation. The universe is preparing a meeting point, a moment where your paths will cross again, whether through a message, a call, a reunion, or a sign that arrives when you least expect it. This request is a turning key, unlocking a connection that was never lost, only paused. When it reaches you, you will feel recognition, peace, and emotional release. The angels say this moment is closer than you think, closer than you imagine, closer than you realize. And your heart will know exactly how to respond. As this message reaches its final breath, the angels wrap you in warmth, reminding you that you are loved, protected, guided, and destined for a connection that reflects the depth of your soul. The request coming from your soulmate carries the promise of healing, clarity, and a future built on truth. And when the moment arrives, your spirit will recognize it as the answer to prayers you whispered long ago. This is destiny unfolding, and it is moving directly toward you. If this message touched your spirit, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment amen, share it with someone who needs hope, and consider using the thanks button or becoming a member to support this mission of light. And don't leave yet, there's another video waiting for you on the final screen, with a message that goes even deeper into your soul's destiny and the angels calling over your heart.